What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Garden Talk. I'm your girl, Sasha P, and today we're going to be talking about co-parenting in the garden. Something that is actually a real thing in my world right now, and I'm just trying to navigate co-parenting in 2023. Something that I never thought I would be doing, but nonetheless, we have to keep going and adapt to situations. If we don't adapt to it, that means we don't adjust to it. If we don't adjust to it, that means life is not at peace. And at the age of 38 and having 3 children of my own, peace is very important to me. Very, very important to me. So I decided to sit at this angle today because I'm always normally sitting back that way against the wall. But today I am sitting in front of the garden, trying to do something a little bit different, trying different angles in the garden, different lighting in the garden. I'm learning as I go, y'all. So this is a safe space, y'all. I just want y'all to know this is a safe space for me. I created this space for me to be able to talk about anything I want to talk about in my garden. This is a positive space. This is a space of connection. If someone is going through the same thing that I'm going through, please chime in and try, your best to relay it in a positive way. If not, I'll just delete the comment and keep on going. I don't have time to engage in any negativity. The sun is coming through. The rays are literally coming through over my head. I love it. This is a picture. Go ahead and take it. All right. Hey, my son is back there playing with something that he should not be playing with. Scissors. Son, what are you doing? So I have my oldest son here, Trey Lewis. He is 7. He is with mommy. My other 2 children, Zena and Sire, are vacationing with their dad. Which brings me to the co-parenting thing. Y'all, co-parenting is not something that I know how to do. This is not something that comes with a manual. This is not something that comes with a set of instructions to say do this, do that, do this, because everybody got their own mind, right? So everybody has their own way of doing things. All right, I think it's a matter of wanting to come together as one, come to a resolution, communicate, reciprocate good energy. The things that you used to do before the kids. I am divorced. I'm keeping it completely real here. I am an open book. I have a YouTube channel for a reason. I've always been an open book, y'all. For real, for real. Say hi, Trey.
Hi.
Anywho, he just trying to get the phone right now. Back into it. Co-parenting. I am learning this thing day by day, but I have learned to deal with the schedule that we have been doing, which is Wednesday at 5:30 I get the kids. It's like my magic day in my head, like Wednesday. So Wednesday at 5:30 I get the children. I have them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 5:30, and then dad gets them at 5:30 and keeps them up until Wednesday again, and we basically just do that. And if the week was 8 days, we'd have 4 and 4, but the week is only 7 days. This is something that my kids know. My son elected to stay behind. He didn't want to go on vacation, and we asked him why. What you got on your shirt, child? Yes, y'all. So how do I do it? Well, with lots of prayer and patience, learning what gets under my skin, learning my triggers, learning how to, just try. I try my best to go halfway and try to come to a resolution, but once I figured out that I wasn't being met halfway, then that's when everything just kind of stopped, because I just got tired of always trying to be the bigger person, always being the one to rectify things, always being the one to apologize, always being the one, feeling like I'm always wrong all the time. One person is not always wrong. Sometimes it's the other person. Sometimes it's both people. If you are, I'm in a growth season now where I'm learning about me, trying to better myself and do the inner work, if that makes any sense. GardenTalk, y'all. Co-parenting in 2023. Splitting the kids up between parents is not easy. That was the hardest thing for me. I had a lot of depression when I would send the children to their dad. I had a whole lot of separation and anxiety. It was, anyway, y'all, my bad. I'm back rolling. Little technical difficulties going on. Splitting the time up between dad was very hard in the beginning. It still is very hard. And getting used to the schedule was the hardest thing in the beginning for me. Just being away from my children for days at a time was very hard for me. It was very, very tiring for me mentally, because I would think about my children so much. Y'all, I don't wish it on nobody's. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Co-parenting, if you can do it successfully, can be a beautiful thing. I got tired of being the one to try to invite him to stuff. Always being the one to extend the olive branch. Always being the one to say, you want to come to this? Let's do it as a team. You can go back on my channel. I have videos of that. Me always being the one to try and have fun as a group. We used to have fun together all the time. But when the kids came and I started to notice the patterns, and, don't call me crazy. I wanted children. And the Lord gave me the desires of my heart. I wanted the family unit. This is not what I had planned at all. But when it became too much for me mentally, I had to go, because the narcissism just got to be too much. And you always find out when shit hit the fan. You're going to find out in your roughest and toughest moments who for you and who against you. And with the whole postpartum depression thing, y'all, it was just, that'll be another video. But co-parenting, y'all, co-parenting is not for the weak. You have to be strong. You have to get out of your feelings and out of your emotions for that other person, and just focus on the children and giving them the best life possible. That's all I want, is for my kids to have the best life possible. I want them to go places. I want them to do things. I want them to have fun. I would love to do it as a group. There is nothing else going on between my ex-husband and I. That is done. It once you get to a certain point, there's nothing there. You realize what it is, and you try to move on, and you try to focus on the children. Yesterday there was a situation where child, just trying to get to my children, for whatever reason, I had to apologize to him for something, and I'm like, apologize for what? I haven't done anything but try to come get my kids, and apparently I used the wrong tone, the wrong word, or whatever, like used to happen all the time at home. So anyway, he ended up barricading the children in the house, and he didn't let them out. He said not until I apologized to him, or not until I learned how to talk to him. My children ran to the door. He wouldn't let them come. Just a big fucking mess. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This is my safe space. This is how I feel. Okay. Another thing, this space for me is very soothing and calming. And in my garden, I speak with such a, tone. And when I come out in my garden, I like to send out positive vibes and positive energy. You know what I'm saying? So right now, me being in this space that I actually created for myself is good for my mental health, because I also had a garden at my old place. It was a much bigger space, but it was a downhill garden, and it was a big challenge for me trying to upkeep that by myself. I had no listen, when you know better, you do better. I have grown more food in the last month than I have in the past me tell you something. I've been growing some food, and I really got to get me a new scale so I can start weighing some of this stuff to see how much I'm actually growing, because I really be downplaying what I be doing, and I gotta stop doing that. I'm celebrating each and every harvest now. Still maintaining my garden, still trying to maintain a positive relationship with my children, still trying to maintain a positive relationship with my ex-husband. It's very hard when people want to keep their personal feelings involved in it. Let's not focus on that's what makes it really challenging. When one person is not willing to work with that other person. Let's be a team. We used to like each other at one point. We made these kids. Let's give them the best life possible. That's all I've been trying to do. And in order to do that, I have to be my best self. I cannot pour from an empty cup anymore. I did that for a long time, and it really, really drove me insane, to say the least. That's another video. But co-parenting in 2023, how am I doing it? Lots of prayer. I come out, I talk to the Lord about all my problems. I don't go to man about anything, because man is not going to help you at all when it comes to certain situations. Man cannot help. You have to go to the Lord. Y'all, I'm sorry my phone keep doing that. But anyway, so that's all I'm gonna say about co-parenting. Keep your head up. Get a good support system. If somebody is coming into your space with co-parenting advice and they've never been in your shoes, do not take advice from that person. Take advice from somebody who knows what you're going through and will help you to get what you need to get. Help you find a solution. Not be messy and ask too many questions and not try to find a solution and just negativity. I cannot have it in this space. This is a positive space. So with that being said, we're going to get into the garden. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to talk about the garden right now. And what you see in front of you is a very lush area, y'all. I have never seen such beautiful plants until now. It's so, like, everything is just growing so well. And yesterday was the first day of summer. And with that being said, I mean, progress is happening. I'm well on my way to getting okra. The flowers are doing so well, and that's why I'm happy I have flowers, because once the okra start to come out, you're going to see these pretty yellow flowers. And I need pollinators. I need all the bees. I need everything to come through and do the thing. I like to fertilize my garden with flower petals, y'all. We're talking about all the growth once again, because I really don't feel like I be giving myself enough credit for all the work that I've done, and I have to sit back and be grateful and thank the Lord that I'm able to do this. I was able to start this garden from complete nothing. Like, I actually didn't have any outside help other than my mom. Shout out to my mom and shout out to my kids. But it has been a very wonderful journey, and I picked so many greens last week, and I know the crops are good, because she was like, girl, you did your thing with them greens. And I was like, thank you. I had such a big harvest. It was actually so many greens that I couldn't even fit them in the basket. The basket was like packed. I was like, oof. So the greens are growing back already, and I actually took 5 leaves this morning for breakfast, and it was a phenomenal breakfast this morning, y'all. I'm gonna start doing more breakfast shots, showing y'all what I've been eating for breakfast, because I have quite a few greens coming now, and some of these are a part of the gratitude giveaway, so these are going to be a lot bigger. Yeah, I have a couple of these to give away. Yep. So whenever I give those greens away from that gratitude giveaway, then I will put okra right in that spot. gonna put some okra seeds right in there, or move an okra plant right in there. Oh yeah. I wish I had some other red flowers coming. Y'all, my red lilies done did their thing. They are now done producing beautiful flowers. Look at that. That's what happens when the red lily done. It's like that's all left. But these beautiful red flowers are very nice, and they attract hummingbirds. Hummingbirds like these kind of flowers. So just you know, check that out. I think that's gonna be all I'm gonna do for garden talk today, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I have so much more to talk about, y'all. I'm gonna always talk about the garden, y'all, in garden talk, but I'm gonna also talk about the real deal. Ain't no sugarcoating around here. This is life, and it could help somebody. Please share, like, share, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all on the next one.